Hi, góðan daginn. Come on in. So, I am Lua. This is my cabin. That is my kitchen. And that channel is Lua's Cabin Kitchen. So welcome. Okay, so I am originally from Switzerland, but I moved to Iceland a couple of years ago because of that book. That book, I read it when I was 15, and I was just falling in love with Iceland and the landscapes and everything. And I knew back then that one day I would be living in Iceland. And yeah, here I am. And I love Iceland because nature is really, really powerful. You have glaciers, you have volcanoes, you have mountains, you have the ocean, you have so many things. You have this emptiness. And also you have bad weather. And I'm a bit of a weirdo. I love bad weather. I love when it rains. I love when it's windy, when there is snow and everything. So Iceland has a lot of it. Not today, but a lot of times. So I'm very happy here. And also, yeah, life is, I would say, life can be quite stressful in Iceland as well, but not as stressful as in other countries, for sure. And I didn't come to Iceland alone.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, so this is my husband, Sammi. So we've been together for almost 20 years. Yeah. He's also from Switzerland. And we moved together to Iceland 7 years ago, just in a car. We came with a boat, with a car, with everything. Lived first in a little village in Iceland, and then just realized how beautiful it was to be close to nature. And then we found this cabin.
Yes, like 5 years ago, actually, we found this cabin, and then we decided to move here and live here a little bit far away. But we are not like alone. There are like people living around us, like in similar cabins. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, if you forgot the milk, for instance, you have to drive 30 kilometers to get it. So we are a little bit far away from everything. And it's beautiful. We're in the middle of nature. We have our greenhouse. We have our own veggies. We have our hot tub, But we also have lizards. And that happens quite a lot in the wintertime. So sometimes we are just stuck here. There is no way for us to get out. We're stuck in the snow. And what happened this year? Yeah, we were in Morocco. We were in the desert with the camels, 30 degrees. No, well, almost 20 degrees or something. It was hot. And we came back to the cabin at 2 in the morning, and then we realized the electricity was not there anymore. There was an issue. We didn't know about it. And it was literally freezing here in the cabin. So the temperature was about 0 degrees Celsius. The plants, they were all dead. And we had about 40 plants. They were all frozen. Literally frozen. And even the toilet was frozen. And we wanted to have some water to make at least some tea because it was so cold. We had to get snow and just melt the snow to have water because the pipes were frozen as well. So that's not something that's common at all. That I think it doesn't happen, but it happened to us. So just for you to see, living here in a cabin is beautiful, but there are some challenges. And also, yeah, I mean, I am more of a language nerd. So I teach Icelandic as a second language. I work with books and languages and so on, and I'm pretty much useless when it comes to fixing things. But Sammi is a true champion, like a true handyman.
Yeah, we had to like renew the roof this summer. Like 2 years ago, we renewed like the walls. We changed some of the windows. We had to renew the electricity, or still renewing it. It's always like a little part. Yeah, I think we'll in the future we'll have to renew like the floor and the kitchen. We also installed like a fireplace last summer when we renewed the roof, and also outside. Yeah, there is always something to do in the greenhouse or the path to the cabin or at the parking lot where we have our cars. So yeah, it's a never-ending story.
Yeah, but it's also a very interesting one, and we would like to take you with us on that journey and show you all the joys and the beauty and the challenges of living in a cabin. And look at this sign here. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And Sammi and I, we truly believe in that. And one day I was looking at this sign and read, okay, creating yourself. And I just thought, well, I could also create a YouTube channel, right? So when I was thinking about the content that I could create for my YouTube channel, I was thinking about combining different things that I'm really passionate about. And if you take a look at my bookshelf, it is pretty obvious where my passions are. So these are all my cookbooks from all around the world. And I got them when I traveled to those places, or I got them as a gift. For instance, I have a book from Colombia, from Morocco, from Iceland, from Lithuania, from Georgia, from the Shetland Islands, from Poland, from Brazil, from Norway, Kazakhstan, from Switzerland, from Spain, from Albania, from Nepal. And there are many more. You see, when you cook dishes from around the world, you're traveling as well, even if you live in a little cabin in Iceland. So yeah, the whole idea behind this channel is pretty simple. I want to show you dishes from across the globe, cook with friends from different countries, learn about their culture, and have a good time doing it. I'll try to use local ingredients from Iceland whenever I can, and cook in different places. At the cabin, out in nature, wherever it feels right. And of course, enjoy some good food along the way, and hopefully inspire you to try some dishes too. So that is my second bookshelf, and it's all about nature. The goal in that channel is to see what nature has to offer, go into the wild, do some foraging, and use it in my cooking. I also wanted to show you Musakott. That is our little extra cabin that Sammi built last year. Musakott means mouse cottage in Icelandic. And yes, we do have mice sometimes. We use Musakott as a spare bedroom when we have guests. It also serves as my workplace and as a place to chill, since it is very cozy inside. And of course, there are more books here. I have many books about Iceland because I work as a tour guide during summer. And through this channel, I'd love to show you more of this beautiful country. These books are all about language learning. I've always loved languages, and in Switzerland, I've worked as a language teacher, journalist, and translator. Now that I live in Iceland, I mostly teach Icelandic to adults, especially foreigners who are learning the language. I speak several languages, and I just love how each one opens a door into a different culture. English will be the main language of this channel, but sometimes you will hear some other languages as well. Especially when I cook with other people. If they speak a language I know, we'll use their native language, and in those cases, I'll make sure to always include subtitles in English.
Bara mjög gott að elda og fljótlegt.
Ok, frábært.
Un poco de masa y hacemos una bola.
Ok, jetzt sind wir eigentlich fast parat.
Ok, y aquí la tenemos lista.
Wow, se ve riquísima. Muchas gracias, Lander.
De nada.
So, in a way, we could say that this YouTube channel is about bringing the world to this tiny little cabin here in Iceland, you know, with the recipes and with people coming from all around the world, and then somehow bring it back to the world through YouTube. If that makes sense, I don't know. But I'm really excited about this YouTube journey, and it is a brand new channel. So I would love to hear from you. Just, if you have any comments, if you have any ideas, suggestions, maybe there is a recipe that you would like to see, or maybe there is something from our life here in Iceland or about the cabin that you would like to know. So in that case, please let me know in the comments. That would be really cool to hear from you. And there are many midges around, so I think I'd better get inside. That's the negative thing about summer in the north. You have midges everywhere. And by the way, look at that, the sun. And it is 10:45. So that's another thing here. In the north, it's just bright during the night, at least during summertime. So yeah, it's time to go to bed now. Okay, good night, goda natt. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye!
And if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Bye!